What do you make of Nicola Sturgeon? And also, are you up for an independent Scotland?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Well, Jeanette's the one that they call her the little cranky. You know that, don't you?
They call Nicola Sturgeon little cranky.
Yeah, what do you think about, Jeanette, those comparisons between yourself and Sturgeon? Yeah. Are you flattered or horrified?
You don't mind.
Well, I don't care.
She might be horrified.
I'm getting my name mentioned all the time, so I don't really care.
No,
yeah, but you're not that keen on independence. Then it's fair to say.
No,
not at all.
It's quite ridiculous.
No.
Quite ridiculous. No. In fact, I think when you were on, I was watching that. I think you would find. I know the polls say this and that, but the actual people, my brother and relations, they'll not come out and say they're for the United Kingdom because you'll get your windows broken, you'll get your car smashed.
Yeah.
So that's why when they went for the last referendum, they thought they were going to walk it. But the majority came out and went, no, I'll put my vote. I wanted to tell you what I'm voting, but I'm going to vote. That's the trouble, you see. It's, I don't, plus, I suppose you've seen the farce about the ferries.
Yeah.
69 million, it's now up to 269 million. How are they going to run a country if they can't even make a boat?
You've got to worry, haven't you? It sounds more like a comedy routine.
It's very refreshing to hear, a more sensible opinion on Scottish independence. And as usual, we see that the people who are pushing for Scottish independence, if they're using coercive and toxic tactics, making it almost, driving fear into those people who do not support an independent Scotland, then, we can obviously see that these people are on the wrong side of history. And it's been lovely.
The one thing you've got to remember about that is Glasgow and Dundee are the big nationalist areas. You take Edinburgh, Inverness, Aberdeen, they're not, and the Highlands, they want it, they do not want it at all. So, but your big populations live in those places. But that's where you've also got your harder people, I'm afraid, more bitter, staunch people. My older brother lives in the Isle of Bute in Rossi, and he couldn't dare put a Union Jack in his front garden or vote for nationalism. His windows would be broken, every one of them. And he was a town councillor.
Crazy. Imagine that. Well, listen, I mean, I've got to say, you're both heroes to me and to millions in this country.